we're just following it back, following the shoreline back to the ramp, and then we're just going to cross. Yeah, it sucks. All right, guys, good morning and welcome back to fishing. So we're about to get on the water right now, one way or another. I'm in my dry suit, as you can see, but this is wishful thinking. It is quite cold out right now. I'm reading 31 degrees, and it's going to get pretty windy today. So fortunately, the wind's coming out of the west, so there's a possibility we can get the kayak in, but I'm not entirely sure, and I won't be able to know until I get there. So we're hoping we can get in. It's my day off, and I'm going to really commit some time to fishing today. But if it's not looking safe, it's not looking good, we're going to forget the kayak and put the waders on probably and fish from shore. The one thing I do know is I'm probably going to be targeting shallows. Even if I can get on the kayak, deep water probably won't be much of an option unless I'm fishing close to shore. But I don't know. We're going to get out there and make the best of it, because there's always somewhere you can fish. That's my philosophy. See you out there soon. We're on the water, and we are the only ones on the water. That's a shocker, I know. Saturday morning, 7 a.m., 30 degrees out. You figure everyone will want to be here right now. And if I haven't mentioned, it's May 9th right now, 30 degrees. They're actually forecasting a possibility of snow, which would not surprise me. It should surprise me, but yesterday there was a straight up blizzard here, so yeah, got that to look forward to. So we are going to go to the other side of the lake because the wind is coming from that direction. So we want to get right up along the shoreline. It'll be sheltered and likely a little bit easier to fish. The wind is supposed to pick up a little bit, but not hopefully too much above this, but it can, and we can handle it. We've definitely handled worse. I like to think freshwater bad in a place like this is like saltwater moderate, and I've definitely dealt with some sketchy stuff in saltwater. So not to downplay this, obviously always practice safety first, but I got my PFD, dry suit. I've told everyone where I am, and I'm not going to stray too far from the launch unless it becomes clear that this is about as bad as it's going to get. But we're going to keep an eye on the weather. If it gets really bad, it starts heading south, we're getting out of here. Stay tuned. We're rolling up on the first shoreline. I have no idea what I'm in for today. This week has been all over the place. There were a couple days I went from shore this week, throwing everything I had and could not get a bite. And then yesterday it was like a straight blizzard, cold like today, and the fish were on fire. The one thing I did learn or took away was I was not getting anything on, you know, jerk baits, Rapala, X-Raps, or the Shadow Rap, which was crushing it last week. What was working were Kitex. Fished really slow. And I suspect a big part of that was just with the temperature drop we've had this week. It's like we went from early summer to late winter within the span of a week. So I've been fishing real slow and a little deeper. So that's probably what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start off this small Kayak and see how that does. But I found that most of my bites were actually coming on a larger easy chiner, 4 inch I mean, and we're just fishing a very light jig head. So right now we're sitting on 25 feet of water. I think this is about good. We're gonna cast in and work it back to the boat and just hit a few shorelines, and if it's no good, we're just gonna keep moving. Interesting sound. There has got to be a fish in this tree. Might be a little too close. I don't want to get hung up. Got in that fish's grill. Let's see what the first fish of the day is going to be. Oh, no. Not good. Not good. How did this happen? Oh, boy. That's a big smallmouth. Good start. Good start. That's how we like to start the day off. Half pounder to start things off. All right. Hooked and on his way. 2.5. See ya. That's what we like. Get that skunk out early. See if we can get another. Probably going to take another swing along the shoreline just because I like to go a little more thorough. The wind is not necessarily permitting that. See if anyone else is in there. Number 2, big fish. Wow. Got something good right here. Really big. Really heavy. I don't think this is a bass. If this is a bass, we're in just some serious crap. Might have to use the big net for this. Things might be a trout. Big laker probably. Oh man. Is it a walleye or trout? Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. Alright, after losing that fish and getting snapped off, I retied my leader, which led me to have to do one of my least favorite things, which is retie a uni to uni inside the kayak. Constantly gets screwed up, constantly breaks off, but we got it done, so we're back at it. Got a new Kayak on, got a new jig head. I don't know what that fish was. It might have been a smaller fish that was snagged. There's definitely a lot of snags over here. Might have been something big that just did not want to come up. I got a brief glance at the outline. I don't think it was a carp. Maybe it was a walleye or a pickerel. I don't know, and I probably never will know, but we'll see if we can get something that overshadows that. Let's see how it goes. One of my battery packs is already out, so this cold is definitely burning through them quickly. Or chilling through them quickly. Fish are all over this spot. Another big smallmouth. Jeez, come on. Nice fish. Another hog. Almost makes me forget about that fish that stepped off. Almost. Ooh. Comes down to it, I really don't mind fishing in the wind in the kayak so long as it's, you know, safe, which this is safe so far. I don't mind fishing in the cold, but when you put those two together, it is just a recipe for just so whatever. Play the hand we're dealt, not the one we want, but hopefully we get in some fish. Right up to the boat. That's a fish. Oh man, that's a nice one. Was not expecting that. Not expecting that at all. It's a good fish. Followed it all the way to the boat. Wow. Nice smallmouth. Nice smallmouth. Look at the colors on that thing. Wow. Look how dark that thing is. Oh, that's a tank. That might be it. That's going to be very, very close to 4 pounds. Tank. Follow it right to the boat. Right to the boat. Get a measure on this one. Let's get this weight real quick. 3.3. Alright, just got our first really nice smallie of the day. Not a super long fish, but a nice thick one. Went just shy of 3.5, which has kind of been the name of the game this year, but that's okay. These are a lot of fun. So eventually we're gonna find that 4+, but it wasn't that fish. Try again. All right, just got a 4th fish, little 1.5-pounder. So we're 4 fish in, a 3.5, 2 and changers, and a 1.5. So not a bad bag, but definitely room for improvement. We got plenty of time, so let's see how we do. That did not take long at all. 2 for 2. Little guy. That's fish number 5. I don't think that fish will be legal size, but fun size. All right, just went 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 on the Kayak in the cold. Oh, that was a bite. Come on, 3 for 3. 3 for 3. What are we doing? Let's go. That's a better fish too. 3 for 3. This feels good. Oh yeah, that's a monster. That's a monster. Get in that net. Whoa, this is gonna be so close. So close. 3 for 3. Smallmouth on the Kayak. This isn't even a place I usually do too well into. Keep saying that it's gonna be 4, but that is a solid fish. Definitely get some measurements on this guy. I don't think he's gonna make it, but he's close. Well, it's the best of the day so far. Call him. It's hovering around 3.5. Solid fish. Some ruler action. Of course, it's messed up. Read upside down. That fish, mouth closed. If you can see that, he's almost about 19.5. Solid. All right, we just got a 3.5 and change-ish. We've gotten 3 for 3 fish-wise, 3 casts, 3 fish. Let's see if we can set a record for the season and make it 4 for 4. Pushing my luck. 3 for 3. Now we're going for 4 for 4. 4 casts, 4 fish. Well, that breaks the streak, but it's fun while it lasted. There, 4 for 5. Another solid one. Come on. Pickerel. You're lucky it's not last week, or you'll be up for dinner. Definitely have to retie now. All right, just let go of that pickerel. Had to retie our knot. My hands are frigid, so I've got my waterproof gloves on. For some reason, I have 2 right gloves, so I turned this one inside out to make it my left. Him. Can't say if he's good yet or not. Doesn't feel bad. that fish. Nice fish. Nice little two and a half. Pretty fish. Almost missed that one. That's, oh yeah. Almost missed him. Didn't get a good look, but it feels real good. It's coming up. Yeah. Go 3 at least. This lake is a fantastic fishery. Skinny fish, but a nice one. Probably a good 18-incher. And we're about to get on shore, so we're gonna let him go. See ya. And now we gotta get the hell out of here. All right, just got another nice 3-pounder, thereabouts. Guesstimating. I didn't think that fish was really worth measuring, because I know it's not the biggest one of the day, and it's certainly not going to beat my 4-pound goal, but fun nonetheless. So let's just keep working this shoreline. Every time I try and leave, I just keep getting sucked back in. Just missed one. See if we can put it right back in front of him. Got that one. Doesn't feel big. And it's not. But he thinks he is. Oh, largemouth. Well, alright. Not a big one, but we'll take him. Little guy. Little pounder. Right up to the boat. Right up to the boat. Nice fish. Cast is never over until it's over. That's a nice fish. That fish got some shoulders. Very nice fish. That would definitely be a third 3-pounder. I'd say that this is definitely not going 4, but it's definitely in the 3-pound range. Just to see. Probably like, yeah, another just almost, it's like 18 3/4. Definitely 3-pounder, 3.5 probably, thereabouts. All right, just got another 3 and changer. So that's like 4 3+ pound smallmouth today. It's very nice. It's a nice bag limit. If we can get a 5th one, that would be, you know, a 15-pound plus bag, which would be cool. But you know, it'd be better than a 3-pounder. Yeah, you know. And to stay proper. Another nice one. Another snow bruiser. Jeez, man, these fish. That's a nice fish. Tank smallmouth, easy 3+. Not a 4, but solid. This weather's nuts, but the fishing's good. Quick measure. Guessing like 18.5, thereabouts. Yeah, close to 19. 3.5 probably. Up until this point it's been pretty light snow, but it seems like this cell right here is no joke, so we're just following it back, following the shoreline back to the ramp, and then we're just going to cross. Yeah, this sucks. So yeah, fortunately, well, not so much fortunately, but this was expected. I have a GPS from my fish finder. If that thing was acting up at all, I would not have even bothered with what I'm doing right now, but I would not attempt this had it not been for this piece of technology. I mean, I'm not too far from launch, and wind is doable, though annoying. But yeah, if I didn't have the fish finder, if it were acting up, I would just go inshore and just wait this thing out, but I'd rather just go home right now while I have the chance. So I'll make my way in and I'll see you guys at the launch. Looks like this little squall has a little break in it, and we can see across, so we're gonna cross now. Surprisingly, the wind just completely disappeared, so ideal time to cross. All right, looks like my gear got a little frozen. It's fairly nice out right now. I'm gonna try and fish a few more spots my way back. I'm pretty close to the launch. Don't even need my gloves right now. The wind's really died down. This is what I was hoping would happen all day. Little sun, a little less wind, a lot less wind, a bit warmer. That's what I'm talking about. That is a fish. That is a fish. And he's starting to feel heavier. Not huge, but hard to say. Pulling the boat. Not a bad fish. Not a huge fish, but healthy one. Alright, made it back in one piece just before the next cell moved in. Just going to sort this mess out and clean up. Alright, so just got in the car, sweet warmth. I just want to stress, if you were at all considering doing what I just did, make sure that you are prepared for it. Dry suit, you must have a dry suit if you're going to be in the water when it's this cold. PFD, whistle, etc. All of those I did have. But yeah, it was overall a pretty good session. Got some real slob smallmouth. Still haven't found that 4-pounder yet, but we got in some nice fish. I might get out again tomorrow morning and see if we can get something bigger, but I'm not going to have as much time as I did today. Again, I am not encouraging anyone to do what I just did. Definitely don't do that unless you are completely prepared for it. I knew there was a chance of snow today, but I was not expecting it to get quite to the level that it did, but even though it did, I was ready for it. I had the GPS and my fish finder, got my phone, which also has a GPS. So again, don't try doing things like that unless you are 100% ready. Always hope for the best, but expect the worst. That's the motto to go by. But if you like what you saw, you know what to do. Hopefully next time you see me fishing, it'll be much warmer and much more like May. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See y'all next time.